Guna TV, Ryan Williams AFC. What'd you make of the game today, mate?
Have you ever been to a circus? You know, when you're on the roller coaster and it's hey, or Scotty Too Hotty when you're watching wrestling. Oh my goodness, man, that was a lot. And I actually thought it was going to be Olympiacos Part 2, the sequel. You know,
Yeah.
But ultimately, it just showed me again why Tierney needs to be the fucking captain. I'm 100%. Sorry. If he didn't score that goal, tie it over. Saka again stepping up at the decisive moments. And you know what? Credit is due to Aubameyang, man. Well done. Well done. You stepped up when we needed you. So
yeah, he's on a lot of criticism, hasn't he?
It's been deserved though. I can't lie, because it's been. Don't get me wrong. I know we had a little bit of personal issues in the beginning of the season, due to his mother and stuff. But at the end of the day, your performances on the pitch, especially in the first leg, it's justified. The Man City game, justified. If anything, no disrespect, he finally come out of Stones' pocket and he turned up today.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, he was in Stones' pocket against City. And that hurt saying that, but it's true. But he stepped up today. So, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, he almost got a third. He almost got a hat-trick, didn't he? I mean, all the calls were pretty close. I mean, that second one that got disallowed, I mean, it must have been offside by about that much, like an arm or a shoulder or something. But yeah, could have been a hat-trick, mate.
Yeah. Said that in the last bloody leg and all. But this time he actually took his chances. And what I have to say for Benfica, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if that did go in, how the hell did you allow Aubameyang to do the same goal he did the first time? But it is what it is. I don't care. We're through. But I can't lie. Credit to them. They had a game plan which didn't change from the last game, which was just sit back, which a lot of teams have been doing this task, It really annoys me. They sit back, they invite us onto them, and then they counter. And that's what Tottenham did to us in the North London derby earlier this season. Hopefully they don't do it this time in the next few weeks, but hey. But yeah, man, they had their game plan, they stuck to it, but ultimately, it was just down to KT stepping up when we need him, and then Saka when we needed him.
Yeah,
So yeah, man, that game was just full of a lot of emotions. You were happy, you were sad, you were frustrated, and then you was just you were counting down for the minutes. Yeah, it's just Arsenal all over, mate. Honestly, this is what they do to you.
It seems to me, mate, that when Saka's playing, obviously we've got the crosses coming from him and whatever else he does. Once Kieran Tierney's back, we've got him putting great crosses in as well. Do you think we're missing like a left or right winger, just like an extra one? I mean, I know we've got Pepe, and he just seems to fancy Martinelli for some reason, but Saka's obviously been playing left or right. It seems like we're missing like at least one player, and maybe even hopefully a right back to replace Bellerin as well. What do you think?
And this, do you know what? I think this is why initially Arteta changed it in the terms of why he moved Saka from left to right, because when you think about it, Tierney will just blow down the left wing. He will leave the left winger, as we've seen with Aubameyang. I think it was the West Brom game. We've seen Aubameyang just get left, and Tierney just does it. You put it across him, or he'll go for it himself, and then as Pepe had been really, really struggling on that right-hand side, you put Saka there. This time it worked out, because remember the last time he put Saka there, I think it was last season, it didn't really work out too well until like later on. I think against Wolves he was playing right, but that's going too far back. But it worked out. So I agree with what you're saying. I think this is where you kind of need to figure out, okay, maybe we need someone on that left-hand side, particularly that is creative. We got Pepe. I don't know why Martinelli's not getting the trust. I felt because maybe it was the whole injury situation, because he's been in and out this season. So it's like, and we do kind of have to be careful with him. However, he needs game time, man. I mean, he did come on for like the last 15 minutes against Benfica in the first leg, but you know, when is the boy going to play? It's getting on my nerves. But I agree with you. I think it's down to creativity. Definitely on the left. We do need another right back, as we've been screaming. Hopefully, Bellerin's going to go. When we look at someone like Lamptey or Aarons or someone else of that ilk, you know, mate, I'm praying every night. I'm praying every night like I bought my AirPods. But anyways, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to sort that out. And initially, all we need is more creativity around the pitch. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
If you look at City, they got creative. Sterling, Silva, KDB. I can name their whole team. They can all create in one way or another. And that's we've only got probably about 3 people. This is what I'm saying. They can just go with creativity. We can't. We can go. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's what I think.
Yes. Who are you looking at getting in then? I mean, there was a lot of talk about Aouar at the start of the season. Then there was Buendia. Then there was, I think, Zoboslai, but he's off to Leipzig, I believe. It seems to me Arteta wants the fullbacks and the wingers to be able to cross and deliver in like that. So who would you get in? I mean, I know Hakimi's been touted as a right back, but whether he's available or not, we don't know yet. But who would you be looking to get in, mate?
Well, with the right backs, like I said, I think for me, Lamptey or Aarons, I know it's going to be difficult, mainly getting Lamptey because of that whole new deal he's going to probably sign at Brighton. I don't know if he signed it or not. I'm not too sure.
I think he has. With that. I mean, he's still not going to be that expensive, though, is he? Really, he signed a contract, but he'd be paying 25 million. So.
Yeah, but with the new but this is the thing. We could have, as we know, Arsenal's model. We like to spend cheap within our means. You know, we kind of missed the boat on Lamptey in a sense for getting him cheaper than expected. So we're probably going to have to pay more. Aarons, we're going to have to see where Norwich finished this season. So I don't know. So yeah, we do need another right back. I do want another centre back. I'm just not 100% sure on who, so we might have to come back to that maybe later or at a later date. I want to sign Matt Ryan because I know he's a good keeper anyways. So I think we should just sign him anyways. I want another left back because clearly we know when Tierney's not there, we're screwed. So we need another left back, someone that can, you know, challenge Tierney as well.
Similar type of player, right?
That's it. I want Basuma in that midfield. I know it's going to be difficult with African Cup of Nations and stuff, but him, I don't think we can get Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa. Getting anyone from Aston Villa, I think they're going to be like, no. Would be a king's ransom. Him or John McGinn, I'd like.
Grealish.
And it's a dream, but is it going to happen? I don't know. I love Grealish. I love that kid, man. That guy is just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, and I'd like another striker because obviously I'm okay with Lacazette going. I think he's just not good enough, you know, because I really wanted him to come all those years ago, and he did, and then it just hasn't turned out the way we have. But I think we need a target man, and you know, when Aubameyang gets to his last year, we need to sell him. We need to sell him. At the end of next season, we need to sell him so we can get some type of change from him. Do you know what I mean? Because he's going to get older and etc. And as you can tell, he's already slowing down. So hopefully Martinelli's still there. So that'll be a project. Sell and Nketiah and him, Balogun. Hopefully Balogun's still here. Cool. But if Balogun's going to go, then I'll get another target man. But other than that, that's what I would do.
So who would you like to see us get in the next round, mate? I think Rangers, Emery's Villarreal, Shakhtar Donetsk, Granada, Spurs have all gone through, and I would have thought Man United and Leicester would be through. So that'd be the last 8, or I'm sure there's some more teams. But who would you like to see us get or avoid in the next round?
I'd avoid Tottenham. I will say that as an Arsenal fan. I know that sounds crazy, but let's look at
We
our
don't want
squad,
to embarrass
people.
them, do we?
Forget rivalry right now. Huh?
We don't want the embarrassment of losing and getting knocked out of Spurs, do we?
No, no, no. And I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, I want Tottenham so we can thrash them." Based on what? You know what I mean? We ain't got the squad depth to deal with Tottenham right now, and that hurts me to say that. It's true. Man United I want to avoid because, again, the same reasons. Yes, I know we were all right with them when they came to the Emirates, and we dealt with them at Old Trafford. But let's be honest, again, squad depth, same thing. Leicester, oh god, they scared the shit out of me, and we got them this weekend as well. I would avoid all the Prem teams, to be honest. I'd probably go for someone like Grenada or I don't know about Rangers. They're a good side as well. I probably want to avoid them too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I know you'll probably think you get someone easy because we never get
everyone. Just avoid everyone.
Exactly. We always get it hard. Remember the route to the final was hard. Napoli, Valencia. Remember when Rennes put us on some mad pressure because we lost the away fixture, then we went home and dealt with them. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, obviously we know what happened in the final. But yeah, I'd avoid all the British teams. I'd take Grenada or who else is left?
I'd say a few others, I think. Just to finish off with, mate, Leicester at the weekend on a Sunday. And what's your score predictions for the game, mate?
Not positive at all. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're gonna lose that one because listen, Leicester are a different breed, and people might call me negative and but listen, look, we can look at our squad and we can compare it, but they've got players that we need. Let's be honest, they got players that we need, and yeah, you don't know what Arsenal's gonna turn up as well. Is Leno going to play? Is he going to chance Matty Ryan? Is Cedric going to play instead of Bellerin? Time will tell. For me, I think we're going to lose. I'm going to be honest. I could see more losses in our future, unfortunately, because the team's just not playing well enough. So if I'm going to have to go for scoreline, I'm going to say a narrow loss 2-1. That's my honest opinion.